Welcome to this training session on Logbook training, presented by the Iveco Academy. This training session is presented in 3 parts with online questions. You may use your study guide as additional reference and complete the questions to further help you to retain the knowledge of this course.
Our objective is to help you prepare for your final closed book assessment and give you enough time to understand the information presented in these 3 online sessions. The length of this presentation is 17 minutes.
This pre-course is designed to help you understand the course content in your own time before attending the classroom theory session and the final assessment with your trainer. Use the study guide with this presentation to help understand the course outcomes in your own time. Section A will cover introduction, Section B, fatigue, Section C, work time, Section D, logbooks, and Section E, filling in logbooks. Read pages 7 to 10 for study tips. At any time you can pause the presentation, go back, or forwards to review the information.
Section A, background history and learning objectives. The purpose of work time and logbook training. This course is a prerequisite for Class 2, 3, 4, and 5 licenses along with the P and V endorsement. It is based on the Unit Standard 24089, which includes content on fatigue, work time, and filling in a logbook. Logbooks were first introduced in 1982 in New Zealand to help us manage fatigue. At the completion of this section, you will be able to identify causes and symptoms of fatigue and its effects on driving performance. Describe life management skills and work-related measures to prevent fatigue. Identify work time requirements and penalties. Identify driver logbook requirements and associated penalties. Complete driver's logbook entries. Section B. What is fatigue? Please follow in your study guide on page 12. Fatigue is tiredness, weariness, or exhaustion. It is caused by long periods of physical or mental activity. Fatigue leads to lower performance levels and is one of the leading causes of death on New Zealand roads. You as a driver can reduce your risk of crashing by managing your risk of fatigue. Fatigue results in reduced performance. It can be the result of overdoing something. We can pinpoint the cause and do something about it. Fatigue creeps up on you, you might not feel it coming on. Falling asleep at the wheel is extreme fatigue. You can be fatigued well before you nod off.
Causes of fatigue, you choose. Please follow on pages 12 and 13 in your study guide. You choose can be used as a trigger to help you remember the causes of fatigue. For example, S is the trigger for sleep. Use your study guide to note down some examples for each cause. U stands for using drugs, prescribed or illegal, or alcohol. This can result in slow reactions, impaired decisions, time perception, and drowsiness. C stands for conditions on the road and in the vehicle. This can be directly connected to road surfaces and conditions such as a wet and slippery road surface. Concentration can also be directly related to how comfortable you are in the vehicle. An example would be, is the temperature correctly set, is there enough ventilation, is your seat and lumbar support set up correctly? H stands for health. Health issues can be directly related to a poor diet, an unmanaged illness, a lack of exercise, or poor relaxation and rest. Causes of fatigue, you choose. Please follow on pages 13 to 15 in your study guide. Continuing with you choose, the next point is O, which stands for overdoing it. This can be caused by overexertion, at work or at the gym, and not allowing enough recovery time after periods of physical or mental activity at work or at home. S stands for sleep. The body's clock can be put out by irregular hours or shift work. Sleep debt is a term used to describe not getting enough sleep over several days. Sleeping disorders, like sleep apnea, should receive a doctor's treatment. E stands for emotions. Additional stress can be caused by personal or family worries. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide on page 16. Physical, bodily symptoms. The following is a list of the part of the body that could be affected in the left column and the symptoms or signs in the right column. The first point is the eyes. The symptoms experienced could be sore eyes, tired eyes, and finding it hard to keep your eyes open. Blurred vision, not being able to see clearly, and blinking a lot. The second point is your head, the symptoms feeling sleepy and beginning to nod off. The third point is your mouth, jaw, and shoulders, the symptom is hunching forward and yawning a lot. The fourth point is your abdomen or stomach area, the symptom being indigestion, cramps in your stomach, or feeling nauseous or sick. The fifth point is your whole body, the symptoms are reacting more slowly and your movements becoming slower and sluggish. Feeling tired and weary or drained of energy. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide on page 17. Non-physical, mental or psychological symptoms. The first point is becoming forgetful. Second point, becoming unaware of time. Third point, finding it difficult to concentrate. Fourth point, seeing things that are not there. Fifth point, poor decision making. Sixth point, not being able to weigh up situations or poor judgment. Seventh point, making more mistakes. Eighth point, apathy or a lack of interest. Ninth point, poor communication, possibly with other road users. An example could be not signaling in time. 10th point, mood swings, which could turn into road rage. You should not start to drive or continue driving if you have any signs of fatigue. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide on page 17. The effects of fatigue on your driving. The effects of fatigue on your driving can be found in the left column. Your performance when driving, due to these effects, can be found in the right column. The first point is reaction times, and your performance while driving will become slower. The second point, judgment of situations, will influence your ability to interpret situations will become worse when doing several tasks at once. An example would be judging traffic lights, oncoming traffic, and other road users. The third point, you make unnecessary changes in speed, going faster or driving too slowly. The fourth point, your alertness can cause you to become less alert, not tuned into what you are doing and what's happening around you. The fifth point, your response to hazards or dangers can influence you to become less aware of hazards and dangers on the road, such as stray animals. The sixth point, overreaction and irritability, you become more irritable or impatient, grumpy, moody, and may overreact. This often leads to anger and road rage. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide on page 18. The effects of fatigue on your driving. In the left column you will find the effects of fatigue on your driving performance, and in the right column, your driving performance. The first point, gear changes, would result in poorer handling of gear changes and driveline control. The second point, perception or awareness, over time you become less aware of road conditions. The third point, navigation, you could miss turn-offs or intersections. The fourth point, position on the road, you start drifting in or out of your lane. The fifth point, tailgating, you start driving too closely behind other vehicles. The sixth point, Microsleeps, you start falling asleep for brief periods, or seconds at a time.
Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide, on pages 18 and 19. Life management skills, when you are at home. In the left column, you will find the life management skill to help you, and in the right column what you can do. Point 1. Manage your sleep, by getting plenty of sleep before a new work shift. Establish a good sleep routine. Try relaxation techniques, before you go to sleep. An example could be, reading a book, or listening to relaxing music. Sleep in a dark room without noise. Sleep on a comfortable bed, and see the doctor if you are having sleep problems. Point 2. Maintain a healthy diet, by avoiding junk food, eat sensibly and regularly, fueling your body and mind. Eat a balanced diet of fruits, vegetables, and meats. Don't eat large meals before your shift, this practice can cause you to become fatigued. Point 3. Do exercise when possible, but also give your body enough time to rest and recover. Point 4. Manage personal problems. If you are having personal issues, and you are struggling to sort them out, talk with your partner, family, or a friend. If you need more help, talk to your counselor, a church pastor, priest, or your doctor. Try and not let issues weigh you down, get them sorted out as soon as you can. Point 5. Relax in your leisure time, and do something you enjoy, such as sports, your favorite hobby, family activities, reading, or socializing with friends. Point 6. Get a medical checkup at least once a year, or if you are not feeling too good. This could help you avoid serious medical issues. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide, on page 20. Life management skills, when you are at work. In the left column is the life management skill you should follow when at work, and in the right column, what can be done. Point 1. Sleep, shifts and rosters. Talk to your boss if your driving shifts are a problem for you. Don't agree to a roster that exceeds your legal driving hours. Ensure your shifts allow you to get enough rest. Point 2. Plan your trip to include your legal breaks, and have enough rest as well. Ensure that you also check the weather forecast, so you are aware of bad weather conditions, such as snow, wind, rain or landslides, that could affect your trip and cause delays. Point 3. Take power naps. If you are feeling sleepy, pull off the road in a safe place, and take a power nap of around 20 minutes. This nap should help you feel refreshed for the rest of your journey. Point 4. Leave your vehicle to stretch and exercise during your trip. Try and plan for gentle exercise every 2 hours. Go for a walk and stretch your legs. This will get the blood circulation going and help you to focus more during your journey. Point 5. Drink plenty of healthy drinks, such as water or tea, and aim to stay hydrated during your journey. You should drink around 2 to 3 liters of water per day. Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow in your study guide, on page 21. Life management skills when you are at work. This slide is a follow-on from the previous slide. Point 6. Eat healthy food by eating a balanced diet of the main food groups such as meat, bread, potatoes, vegetables, and fruit with small amounts of fat, such as butter and oil. Avoid large meals during your journey, as this can make you feel sleepy, especially at lunchtime. Eat breakfast each day, and eat healthy snacks such as nuts or fruit during the day, to keep your energy levels up. Avoid junk food when possible. Point 7. No alcohol or drugs while driving. Apart from being illegal, this can affect your health in the long term. If you are on prescription drugs, ensure your doctor knows you are a driver and need medication that will not make you sleepy or drowsy. Point 8. Ventilate your vehicle with fresh air by opening the vents Fresh air will help you stay alert.
Symptoms of fatigue. The warning signs, please follow on page 25. Sam's story. Sam works for a truck company, ABD Transport, based near Auckland. He's just changed jobs and was previously employed by a trucking company called Transco Limited. Sam has just started a 4 a.m. shift for ABD Transport Limited. The weather forecast for his shift is not good: heavy rain, thunderstorms, with the possibility of some floods. Sam has just gone through a separation with his wife Sarah and is currently maintaining the family home on his income. At 6:30 a.m., Sarah receives a phone call from the police. Sam has been involved in an accident and is in intensive care in a hospital near Hamilton. Sam is in a coma. Sarah drives to Hamilton to visit Sam. At the hospital, she is greeted by a ward manager and a police officer. After spending some time with Sam, Sarah is interviewed by the police officer. Please complete the self-check questions in your study guide from pages 25 to 29. If you get stuck, you can find the answers on pages 31 and 32. It would be better to try answering the questions first, before looking at the answers. This approach will help you memorize the information for possible questions in your final summative assessment, which is closed book. This is the end of part 1. Please complete the online questions before moving on to part 2.
Please feel free to contact the Iveco Driver Academy for any questions or advice. See you soon.